everyone, my name is Mindy and I am a Fujifilm X photographer based in Singapore. And what's happening today is that I have just come back from the Fujifilm office and reason is to collect the X-T3. So I rushed there as soon as I got news that the batch of cameras have arrived in Singapore. So it's not out in shops yet, but it will be very soon, especially for those who have pre-ordered their cameras. So just to give you a little expectation of what this is going to look like, I'm going to do some unboxing for you. So I've actually ordered the black version. I know it's a hard choice between black and silver, but all my cameras are black. So I've gone with the black noir. So let's open the camera box. Disclaimer, I've actually opened it when I collected it at the office, but I'm just unboxing it for you another time. We have a list of telephone numbers of Fujifilm Worldwide Help Networks and Repair Networks. We have a few sheets of caution of when you attach and change your lenses and what not to point your camera at. For example, extremely bright light sources in different languages. And then we also have the owner's manual. This owner's manual looks significantly bigger than previous manuals, so maybe there'll be something new in store for us. I've actually requested for more descriptions of the various functions of the camera. I've given that feedback to Fujifilm, and simply because the camera has so many functions, and when I teach photography workshops to my students, I usually realize that users are fairly new to the camera and they do not exploit the functions completely. So for example, some people don't even use the film simulation modes, and then there's just a whole lot more things you can customize to your own usability, like shortcuts and stuff. So you really have to make the camera your own. So what I'm seeing here in this owner's manual, larger fonts and also a lot more drawings. It's become a lot more precise with infographics. I love infographics. There are also some really basic guidelines to teach you. For example, like this is the framing guideline of, so if you are really new to photography, you would find that the manual is actually very helpful. So each and every function and the description of what it does. I really like it. This is really an improved version of owner's manual. So I always hold on to it, and this is what I read like in the airplane or say when I'm traveling. This is small enough to put into my handbag, and I always read it so that I know exactly everything that happens in my camera, and I go home and customize it so that I can actually operate the camera really fast. Okay, so now we open the flap, and we have the camera itself. This is the thing. So it comes with a Fujifilm seal. So here we go. Ta-da! So this is the Fujifilm X-T3. Now, as you've probably seen and heard reviews about how it's more powerful, and also it has a different grip. So there's increased ergonomicability, and then it's also kind of a more squarish format up here on the control panels and the dials. And there are also some things which I have to compare it camera to camera, but I really feel that this is really a power-up version of the X-T2, which I've been using for the last 2 years. So I'm really excited to get an upgrade. also it has the flip screen, and of course it has the touch screen, so it flips up and down and left and right, and then it goes all the way. So if you're shooting like really low, you can still look into the screen. So this is this is what we've all been waiting for. Okay, here. And then it's cute little, I really like the return to egg boxes sort of packaging. It's not very wasteful. Here we have the accessories box. I'm going to open it up to see what accessories we have. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have the EF X8 flash. So it's a cute little flash that we get with most other cameras, which you can fit in by removing this, and then you fit it in. And this is really great for street photography. I'll just put in a lens so you know how the proportions of it. I have got a 16mm 1.4 here, a prime lens with my most favorite square hood on. Just fit it in so you just know how this is going to look. Okay, so this is really great like for street photography. If you want to shoot something like Bruce Gilden style of photography, you just want to shoot it in people's faces. So this kind of flash is really good. What do we have here? This would be the charger. I see. The chargers come a bit different from the previous X-T3 charger. It now connects directly into the wall or into your plug source, whereas previously we have a wire that goes straight through. As you can see, depending on the country you're from, you actually have an adapter. Okay, and this is quite easy. Just click it, let's see, click it, you click, and then this just goes straight to the wall. And it comes with a standard battery here, okay, self-explanatory. And it also comes with camera strap. Okay, so I've actually also given lots of feedback to Fujifilm, asking for thicker and stickier camera straps, and I think we've got it this time. So this camera strap is very close to the one we have for the GFX 50S. So we've got like the Fujifilm logo debossed gently in it. So this part, it feels a lot stickier than the previous ones, and it's also thicker. It's about an inch thick. So when you actually put this on your shoulders, it's not going to slide out as easily as the previous straps. Yeah, okay, this is great. And also, of course, we have the little accessories that you would strap on. So I never use these. These are actually sort of like protectors, I think, that go together with the triangular rings. So what I've heard is that these help protect the camera against scratching itself, but I just find it really cumbersome, so I always leave them out. And if you've got really like clumsy fingers or thick fingers, or if you have no fingernails, you can always use this. This is like a little timber. It's like threading a needle. So you just basically slide this through, and then it opens up for you, and then you can use this to put it into your little camera thing here, and just goes through quite easily, as I have just done. It's quite easy peasy. So okay, so that's all for you for unboxing for the X-T3.